Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Michael back with my second video of the day, and right now I'm going to be doing a couple giveaway responses. First for WooHoo Sports Cards, who just hit 100 subscribers, so much congratulations to you. And also for Adevscards, who just hit 200 subscribers, so also huge congrats to you. So I'm going to start with the questions from WooHoo, and we're going to go ahead and put this in front of Adrian Peterson here. So first, he wanted us to name a tuber under 100 subscribers who you'd like to see get a couple more subscribers, and that would be this guy right here, Rising Outlaw. I think he's pretty new to doing some videos. I haven't seen him around, but pretty recently he did a response for my giveaway, and that was the first I'd ever seen on his channel. But he's really got some cool stuff. He's a baseball guy. Really does some cool stuff. Does some mail days. He did just do a couple boxes of Inception baseball. He just seems to be a really cool, down-to-earth guy. I really enjoyed watching his videos. And he only has 43 subscribers, so I think that should definitely go up. He definitely wants to be a part of the community, and is just a really cool guy. So definitely go subscribe to him if you're not already. Next up, our favorite football team, basketball team, and our favorite college. Favorite football team is the Carolina Panthers, followed closely by the Minnesota Vikings. For the longest time, pretty much for as long as I've been watching football, the Vikings have been my favorite team because of Adrian Peterson, and just Adrian Peterson kind of got me into NFL, if you will. Just watching his 2012 season was really the first I started watching football, and just watching that season was insane. But I do live in North Carolina. The Panthers are my hometown team, and now that Peterson is not in Minnesota anymore, I think the Panthers take that top spot. For basketball, I'm not a big basketball guy, but I would say I'm a Celtics fan. Also, I do like the Hornets, but my grandpa is from Boston. So actually, I'm not sure he's from Boston. He's from Massachusetts, so he's a Celtics fan. And this is kind of just funny, but I played basketball for one season, like a rec league, and all the teams named themselves after professional teams, and my team was the Celtics. So just a little extra. And my favorite college is NC State University, about 30 minutes from my house. Go Wolfpack. Best card in my collection, and that would be this one right here. Odell Beckham Jr. Gold rookie autograph on card, numbered out of 10. Pulled this in a pack myself. Greatest pull of all time. This card's probably worth, like, I don't know, more than half of the rest of the cards in my collection combined. Absolutely insane pull. So yeah, that is by far the best card in my collection. Something new about me that you guys probably don't know. What should I go with? I'll go with I'm a competitive swimmer. That is the sport that I do. Don't do anything like football, basketball. I'm a competitive swimmer. I've been swimming. I've been swimming year round since I was about 12, and I am 16 now. So I've been doing it for about 4 years, and I do enjoy that. And his fifth question was what would be if I was given $1 billion, which if anyone wants to give me $1 billion, I'd be completely okay with that. What is the first thing I would do with it? And honestly, first thing I would do with it, not everything I would do with it, but first thing I'd do with it would be to hop on eBay and buy a couple sick Adrian Peterson cards. I love Adrian Peterson, my all-time favorite player. These are probably the two nicest cards of him that I have. Have a couple numbered cards as well that are cool. I don't have an auto. I'd love to pick up a sick patch auto or something. I've seen some amazing cards of him on eBay, but his autos are just really pricey. All of them are really in like the $75+ range right now. I checked eBay sold a couple months ago. A couple sold around 40. I would probably pick one up at that, but I just can't pay the 75 for a card. I wouldn't even pay 75 for a box, most likely. High school run on a high schooler budget. So yeah. Hopefully by the end of summer, though, I have an Adrian Peterson auto in my collection. That is one thing that I'd really like. So I'd probably buy, first thing I would do with $1 billion is buy a couple sick Adrian Peterson cards. So once again, congratulations to you, WooHoo Sports Cards, on 100 subscribers. Definitely awesome milestone to hit. I recently just hit it myself. So now I'm going to move on to Adevscards 200 subscriber giveaway. So he had a couple questions for us as well. First, how did I get into collecting? And I don't know. I've always followed sports. I think ever since I was like ever since 2006. So I would have been 5. in 2006 when the Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup. That was the first sport I ever followed was hockey. And their Stanley Cup run, my dad started watching them as they were progressing through the playoffs, so I started watching as well. Um, so I actually started with hockey cards. I always knew there were collectible sports cards out there, and as a hockey fan, I don't know, I think my dad got me some sometime, and I was hooked. I liked it. I thought it was fun. So I got some hockey cards. I stopped collecting for a little while. Got back into baseball pretty heavy 2010, 2011. I was still pretty young at the time. Didn't know all the ins and outs of collecting, but 2010 I bought a lot of baseball cards. Um, Took another little break back in 2012. Got into the football and have been kind of off and on until 2015. I've been pretty much going strong since 2015 with football. And just recently I actually did a baseball break today, which is pretty cool. Um, First time in a long time. So yeah, that's about how I got into collecting. Um, and second question for him, what is something that he does on his channel that he can do better, or something that he should keep doing? And honestly, I do like what you're doing, man. Just getting the different products and just breaking them. I enjoy watching your breaks. I think they're easy to watch, good quality. So I'd say just kind of keep it up, man. Keep, getting boxes and breaking them for us. That's what I like to watch. So I will keep watching. Favorite card or biggest pull, and that is favorite card. These two are definitely some of my favorites. Obviously, Adrian Peterson being my favorite player of all time. I love these cards. Biggest pull, I showed it before. I'll show it again. Odell Beckham Jr. Amazing card. And I'll show another. This could be my second biggest card. Marshawn Lynch auto out of 50 from Valor. I pulled this as well. This was an awesome pull. This one is a tiny bit chipped up on the edges. Came out of the pack like that, which was a little bit frustrating for me. But this was still a really cool pull. Really cool pull. Nice autograph. So that's another cool one. So for our favorite product, and this is kind of hard for me. I think right now, currently, for football, it's probably Optic. I busted a lot of retail Donruss Optic. For baseball, it's probably the Diamond Kings, which I'm getting a couple blaster boxes in soon. I hopefully will have a breakup on that this weekend. I'm hoping to get them in before I go to the beach. But yeah, those are just some really cool looking cards. And then 5, retail or hobby. And the obvious answer seems to be hobby. Yes, hobby's better. But for me, I buy a lot more retail than I do hobby because of budget. Retail is not that expensive. Hobby's expensive. I do have an LCS near me. They are not particularly cheap. They don't really have good prices on hobby packs. I will buy stuff from them. Sometimes I buy all my supplies there. I buy all my storage boxes there. But I do not buy a lot of packs there. I do buy a reasonable amount of blaster boxes, bigger retail boxes. You can just get better prices on them. And sometimes they have good value. Honestly, the $50 Donruss Optic collector boxes from this past year, I think, were the best value you could get with Optic. So there are plenty of retail products out there that really aren't good, but there are a couple that give you some nice return for your money. So probably for me, I buy more retail, and that's strictly due to price. So yeah, that is my response for Adevscards, and then previously for WooHoo Sports Cards. Congrats to both of you on your subscriber milestones. Definitely awesome. Hope to see you guys keep growing. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Always appreciate it, guys. This community is awesome. I always say it. I'm going to continue to say it as long as it continues to be awesome, and I don't see any reason why it's going to stop. So I'll catch you guys later.